Hey and welcome to this new video when we will be talking about inner classes. So we will use just this student class. For example, let's delete this implement, and here let's create another class. So let's make it private for the moment, private class, and let's name it instead inner class. And here in our inner class, let's create a method. So public, for example, void, let's name it display, and it will return just string. So over here let's type string, and here return, for example, we are in the inner class. And now here, since this class is private, that means I cannot access to it outside this folder or outside this class. So here let's create another method, but this time in our student class. So public, for example, void, and let's name it inner. And here to use it, or we want to call this this function in the inner class, so we need first to initialize the inner class. So inner class, let's name it in equal new inner class, and here let's type this in dot display. It's like this, display. So now let's go to the main, and let's if we want now to see or to go and execute this this function here, it's private, this class, so we need to go and execute this one, and this one will take us to the display function in the inner class. So here first student, so student, let's name it out, just mean the out class, for example, and not the inner class. New student, and here you may see that I have here no constructor. So here I type no constructor, and by default Java take in consideration constructor with no parameter, so just keep that in mind. And here, for example, out dot inner. So now if I run, we will see here that we are in the inner class. It didn't type nothing. Why is that? Yeah, because I need to put it in a system dot out dot println. So out dot println, and this one, let's delete one in here. What's the problem in here? Void. So let's make some changes. Let's delete, we don't use it for the moment. And here, and this one, it's a void, not string. So void, and we don't have a return because it's a void. And here we will type our system.out.println. So out.println, and here it is. And here let's close. Now we are okay. So now let's run this. Yeah, cancel and run again. See, here we are in the inner class. So how did that happen? So this out, or the name of the student, and he called this method inner, and this method inner, it initialized the inner class, and it's called this function in the inner class. So now for example, how about if I want like to call this directly with or with inner class. So here I need to make this public, and now let's go back in here and create like our inner class. So how we can do that? So the data type for it, it's student dot inner class. This inner class, name it in, and here we put out dot new inner class. So basically this is how we like initialize this this inner class. So first, like the data type for it, it's student dot inner class, and here it's out new. Why? Because out like is student, and student is like the parent class, if you want to name it this way, and new, and after that like the child class or the inner class. So now if we type also in dot display, now let's execute, and we will see that we are in the inner class. So now for the moment I will delete this, and let's like have a method, and inside this method we can create an inner class. So how we can do that? Just go back in here, and here like have a method. So public void, and let's name it inner. So I will delete this. So here inner, or I think I will use this, so I will just delete this and delete that also. So here inner, no parameter, yeah, no, and here I will close it just in here, and here I will like delete this class, or I will delete, I mean this public. So I will name it, or for my method it will be like that. So the name of my method, it's inner, and inside of it we have like creating a new class called inner class, and this display function. And now like just before closing this this method in here, I need like to initialize and call the function. So just in here. So now what like this method do for me, it's create a new class, and after that it initialize this class, and after that it like call display function. So now let's save, and let's go here, and let's just type for example out dot and the name of our method, and their name I believe was inner, yeah, inner. So here dot inner. So now let's run this, and we will like have the same output. We are in the inner class, we are in the inner class. So now you know like how to declare class inside another class, or how you can for example do it or declare another class in a function. So like in this way you will, if you will just like create this class if you need it by calling this function. And here you may notice it in the class I didn't put, or I delayed public, because basically now we don't need it, because we have like this class inside a function, and this function is public. So this means that this class the user will call it like through this function. So we don't like need to type here for example public or private or even protected. So now I think this is all for this video. In the next video we will learn about interfaces. So see you next.